and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Scams. This is the Arsenos Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. It is Saturday night, and we are good to go. I just wanted to make a couple of quick announcements before we start tonight, because there is a particular subject I want to talk about, and I've got the guys waiting behind me, and I'm going to bring them in so we can talk. But I wanted to say one thing off the bat, real quick. I'm going to share comments that one of my new trolls has left on my channel. Normally, I tease them, I have fun with them, I screw with them, and I leave it at that. But this guy edged me wrong because of the fact he also made derogatory comments about my good buddy Glenn, and I don't like that. You know, there used to be a rule. Guys can, you can knock each other, and we can be dicks to each other, and that's okay. But if you're a dick to my sister, ooh, that was it. That was the end of the world. We were done. Your butt was getting creamed. So I take offense to that. But I want to say beforehand, any of the information that I share about anybody that we're commenting on, please, nobody out there contact this person. Don't try to come to our defense. Don't try to reach out to them and tell them what's for. Just don't. I want to encourage everybody at the very beginning of this. Do not go after this person and try to contact this person for any reason whatsoever. I'm saying that now simply because I don't want this person, whoever it is, could be a guy, could be a girl. I have no clue, to be honest with you. I really don't care. They're a troll. And they're fun to tease and play around with and screw around with. But I'm asking you all not to go search out the comments and add your 2 cents and all that stuff. Let them hang themselves with their own comments. You guys, I don't, because the last thing I want is for him to report to YouTube, this guy sent a mob of people to I don't want any of that to happen. So before we get started tonight, we're going to talk about this, and there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to read a lot of comments tonight because we're going to be talking once we get going, we're going to get going. And I appreciate everybody who comes in and joins. And just that, we're not going to send a mob after an idiot. He's going to hang himself just simply by posting his own comments. So let's bring the guys in. Let's talk some more. Whoops. I forgot I had put me on center screen. And welcome, guys.
Hello.
Oh, I like the cat. The cat's always welcome. By the way, that was one of his comments. I told him we're going to address his comments and concerns on the live stream, and he should come and join the conversation. And he said, I don't want to sit there and listen to you guys talk about food and your pets and the weather for an hour. I'm like, that's not all we talk about, damn it. It's the majority that we talk about, but so sad.
Maybe you should tune into CNN instead.
There was a lot of things I could have told him, go outside. What the famous line that I didn't use was go outside and touch grass. Because I imagine this person's just a troll in their parents' basement, sitting over a computer screen like, I can't get a date. I'm a horrible person, and that's what they are. Horrible people. They have nothing else better to do than to make nasty and mean comments on YouTube. So this guy's mistake was that he responded and continued to respond. And that's fun. All right, let's just check in real quick. Who's here with me? Glenn, how the heck are you, my friend?
Doing good.
What is your cat's name? I know you've told us before.
Well, officially his name is Mr. Tuxedo, but I just call him Tux.
Tux, okay. The cat, the stray cat that we have that wanders around the house looks almost exactly like him. We think he's related to my cat, a stranger, because they both were living outside together. So adorable. And right below me, with the cute little doggy picture, is our good friend Roger. How the heck are you, Roger?
Just fantastic.
Why are you hiding your face? Are you doing something bad?
Because we're not talking about animals, so tough. It's going up. And that's
very good.
That's the AI of little Wheaties.
Very cool. It looks cute, adorable.
Don't want to talk about animals. Here's more. How you like that?
Yeah. And the missus, of course. Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, she's over there.
Hey, how are you?
Speaking about Weedy, that AI is a good representation of him.
He's got a little bit more
Yeah,
crazy fur going on.
Yeah.
He's not as clean cut as that image, but yeah.
What do you want?
Good dog. Good dog. We love good dogs.
That was stupid Meta too. It wasn't even Chat GBT. That was Meta from the iPhone.
Yeah, I've used the Chat GPT before. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. All right, let's just take a quick look and say hi to some friends that have joined. BB, of course, is here. Says hello to everyone. Welcome, BB. The Lady P's in the house. Says hi to everybody.
Hello.
JJ's hanging with us. Says hello, Drew, Mr. and Mrs. SWBS, and Glenn. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, JJ.
Got it.
Appreciate the heads up.
Oh.
Sarah's in the house. Says hello, all. Happy Saturday.
Hi, Sarah.
B. Bernie B's in the house as well. Sarah says, I had to stay home from work yesterday and today because my son had surgery. Well, we hope he's doing much better. Surgery is never a good thing, but we hope everything goes well. Fingers crossed for you. Julie's in the house. Julie says, hello, each and every one. Hope everyone is enjoying a much cooler Saturday. You know what's crazy about good weather around here is the number of people that get out of their house and go to the flea market. I was busy from the moment I opened my doors to the moment I closed my doors. It was crazy. I never once got a bathroom break because I just had too many people in at the time, and I never even ate my breakfast. My breakfast sat next to me the entire time. So
your Whataburger breakfast?
My Whataburger breakfast. I brought it home. It's a breakfast burger and a cinnamon roll. I ate half the cinnamon roll, but that was
the good stuff.
The good stuff, yeah. Christina's in the house. Says hello, all. Sarah says hello to Avery as well. He's not here yet, but he does have an invite. Manuel's in the house. Says hello, Sarah. Good evening. Let's see who else is here. Just checking in. Tim's in the house. Tim says good evening, all from Henderson, Kentucky. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Jim R's here. Says evening, folks. Jonathan, of course, our good friend from Los Angeles, says holla. Were you trying to mute yourself? Okay, he's got it. Let's see. Darlene's here. Darlene says hello to everybody. BB says, my son thought he just had a loose chain on his bike. Turns out he has $250 worth of damage. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, you always look at an accident from a different angle eventually, and you realize, wow, that's worse than I thought,
You got hit by a car, so it's
that's right.
Bicycle versus car wins.
Yep. Glass Bottle says hello, each and every one. Welcome, my friend. Catherine's here. Says hello. I walked in on something, didn't I? No, it's okay. We're good. We're good. Jonathan sent me $20 for cat treats. Thank you, Jonathan.
Wow.
I'm gonna spend some of that on comics, but don't tell him. It's a Costanza's in the house. Says the troll comments are comedy gold. They are often very good. Glow's here. Glow says hi. Sends a smiley face. Let's see who else is here. Just going through the list. If I miss somebody, I'm sorry, but I want to get started. I want to get going. Oh, Eugene's in the house. Eugene says hello, everybody. Welcome. Jonathan sent $2 for dog treats. Thank you, Jonathan. The dog will appreciate it greatly. All right. Mr. Andrews in the house says hello to everybody. Tarkorf's here. Says hello, everyone. Welcome, you guys. All right, I'm just scrolling through, seeing if we got anybody else in here before we get started. And let's see. Buddhist chat show says, pray to Buddha for you have all sinned. Okay, sounds good. Will do.
Very good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Very good.
Tattle's here. Tattle's in the house. Says, got a call from a utility bill scammer who gave me a callback number. I called and the number had recording about medical alert and Medicare, but no chance to speak to a human. That's funny. I had one today. The lady called while I was in my store, and I thought she was calling. I thought what she said is, I'm calling about your cable cancellation. And I'm like, cable cancellation? I'm like, and I had a couple of guys in the store. What's so funny is the one of the customers that was in the store was a guy I'd known for a while. And as I'm talking to the lady, I have it on speakerphone so they can hear what I'm saying. I go run over to the other side of the store and I run back. And he looked at me like, "What are you doing?" And I said, and he realized afterwards I was going to say something bad, and I was checking to make sure there were no ladies or children in the store. And I said to the lady, "Please, please don't cancel my bill. What can I do to keep you from canceling my bill? I'm really good at sexual favors." And she stopped and she said, "What?" And I said, "Sexual favors. The electric company takes that all the time."
Oh man, that's good.
I thought it ran on batteries.
Well, hey, whatever works for me, as long as the cable's still going, Needless to say, I've got it recorded, but I don't know how well it came out because, of course, it's on my phone. But it was hilariously funny. All right, great. Woo, 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 woo. Let's do some talking. Okay. From time to time, I will get a troll, possibly a scammer. There's like a 15% chance that this person is a scammer just making negative comments on the channel. Usually when they do, they don't respond back. They kind of hit you with something and they move on. This guy kept commenting back and forth. What's so funny about this one is I didn't see the comments till like 3 days later. And then somebody else had already responded to him in defense of me, and then he had responded back. So I was coming in late to the conversation, right? And normally if somebody's going to take a swipe at me, whatever, hey, whatever you want, that's fine. But he was commenting on one of the Glenn videos. And he started knocking Glenn, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Just kind of like, why can't he do it himself? That type of petty baby attitude. And it's just like, no, we're not playing that game. And then I started to do a long response, like taking him apart point by point. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Why not just tell him, hey, we'll talk about your comments on a live stream. You can join the conversation if you like. And we're going to make fun of you and tear you apart and have a good time doing it. And some of his responses were actually pretty funny. But I want to share the conversation with you guys and actually get the professionals that are with me, Glenn and Mr. and Mrs. SWS, get your opinion on some of the stupidity that the guy spoke out through his fingers on my chat. And the funny part is Rogers actually, he did respond to the guy in regards to one of the things he had said. And every single thing Roger said was absolutely 100% fact. And the guy, it's so funny. You would say something and then he would move on to something else because you answered or you addressed his comment. He's like, well, what about this? It's like, oh, you are just so petty. You're a waste of human space. But let's start at the beginning. If you guys will just be patient with me, I should already have this up. Let's see. Screenshot 1. All right, here we go. Okay, so this was the first comment, and I'm leaving the guy's name up, but I'm going to remind everybody out there, do not contact this person. This is not a free-for-all. Let's jump on this guy and make fun of him. We're going to let him do it. We're going to let him do it to himself, okay? And this was the original comment, followed by the response from Phil. I know Phil has commented on my account, on my videos before. I think he may even have joined us in the live stream at one point because I remember the name. But let me go ahead and start from the beginning. The person wrote, "These are stupid." Okay, that first comment, he's probably very, very right. Something that we did was probably stupid. I mean, it's the truth, Actually, you know what? I think I forgot a step. There was a part of this I forgot. I'm going to remind everybody who's here with us tonight the 3 goals I have with my channel. This is not scam baiting in a whole. This is my channel. This is the goals for my channel. Number 1, to inform, to let people know what these scammers are trying to do, to expose the lies that they tell you every single time they call you. Okay, make you more knowledgeable about what they're doing and what they're saying and what they're trying to convince you of, is to let you know and inform you. Number 2, waste their time as much as humanly possible. Because the fact is, the longer they're on the phone with us and we're wasting their time, the less time they're calling some old lady in Indiana and scamming her out of her savings. Okay, and number 3, probably the most important, is to freaking have fun. Be entertaining. We love this job. We love when our phone rings and I see it's a scam call. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'm giddy because I can't wait to talk to these idiots. I enjoy it so much that I will take a call when I'm out with my wife and we're having dinner and my phone rings and she looks back at me and says, "Go ahead, take the call," because she knows I love it so much. And I hope everybody out there who watches our videos sees that we are having fun. We are enjoying this and we're wasting their time. We're educating people as best we can and we are trying to entertain. If you think that's stupid or that we're being stupid or that the scammers are stupid, then
Tune out.
Then we've achieved our goal. We've achieved our goal. If we've proven to you that they're stupid, if we're being stupid, or if the whole thing is stupid, we did it. So his statement, "These are stupid," I can't argue with. I don't have a comeback for that. You know what I mean? Then I achieved my goal. Hot damn. Hopefully we could have let it rest at that, but of course not. He can't let that rest.
Well,
I have a new Hindi translation for you guys, which is very appropriate for this.
Uh-huh.
It's Boca Choda.
Boca Choda?
Boca Choda.
What is that?
Stupid F-er.
yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. The next thing he says.
Real quick, Drew, under the description of Screwing with Scammers, it says this channel is dedicated to using comedy to waste scumbag scammers' time so they are not cannot scam any unsuspecting people.
Absolutely 100% true. And if you're coming to the channel and not realizing that we're having fun, we're not doing our job.
Exactly.
We're not doing a good job because we're having so much fun. It's so funny. One of the videos I released recently, which was the lottery scammer one, at one point in the video, I'm bowling over laughing. And somebody commented, "That's the most animated we've seen Andrew laugh ever." And it was just so funny. The conversation I would have was just hilarious. And I loved it. And I'm like, well, I'm hoping that comes through on every video. The fact that we love doing this and we hope you guys enjoy it as well. And one of the other main things, and this is kind of like the hidden rule number 4, is to show people you can do this too. You don't have to do funny voices. You don't have to come up with crazy names. You don't have to do voices or none of that stuff. All you got to do is screw with them, and it's easy. Anybody can do it, and we recommend you do it. When you get a scam call and you know it's a scammer, have fun. Have fun. Go for it. Because you know what? And you guys know this is a fact. They're never going to stop calling.
And the main thing to keep in mind, don't ever give them any valid information.
No valid.
Absolutely true. Make up everything. Make up everything. And you know what's so funny is every now and then truth will slip out in my conversation with them. But I've said so many false things that there's no way for them to tell the difference. You know, it happens. It happens. All right, back to the conversation. Okay. He says, who wants to watch some guy sit there and listen to somebody else's call, which to me, there is no humor in it. It was just dumb. Okay. I guess there's not much more else you can say other than, well, stop watching. Stop commenting. Stop encouraging the algorithm to push this video out to other people because you're replying to it. You know, don't be stupid like you are, but that's okay. He didn't find any humor whatsoever to it, which to my mind drives me totally insane. If you can't see the humor in what we're doing, this guy, I think maybe if anybody knows this guy personally, maybe contact human service. What's the line you can call to have somebody do like a healthcare check on them, make sure they're okay, because he's obviously a very depressed young person. You know, a very depressed person living in his mom and dad's basement. You know,
his screen name says it all, though.
Well, that's all he could come up with.
No, it says it all about him. 5150 in California is a mental health hold, psych hold.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
And here in Nevada, it's an L2K hold, a legal 2000, because that's the code here. But
Okay.
5150 is the LAPD code for psychiatric hold. And that's spread throughout the entire state of California. All the hospitals have adopted it there.
That's very, very
Yeah.
interesting. Wow. You know what? Maybe this is a cry for help from this guy.
The poor guy.
Maybe it's a cry for help. Yeah. We almost have to take everything he says as a reflection of his own situation. What he's telling us is, I'm stupid. I'm sitting here listening to other people. There's no humor in my life. I am dumb. Wow, this guy is. I didn't realize we were trying. We're going to help this guy by realizing the truth.
He's got some mental issues, the poor guy.
Yeah. And then he says,
there was a late night show host that said years ago, if you don't like what you hear on the radio, there are two knobs. You can change the channel or you can turn it off.
There you go. There you go. But that's not the way we work in this age of the internet, in which you can be anonymous and say whatever you like.
Right.
So, well, I'm going to wrap up his first comment. It says, have you ever stopped any scammers by turning them in, or do you just do prank calls with them? You know what? That's a good question. Have I ever, stopped a scammer by turning them in? Well, number one, I don't want them to stop. I want them to keep calling me. I want them to keep wasting their time with me. And they do. They do very, very often. Have I ever turned one of them in? I find that very difficult and hard to do when they're in another country and I have no pull whatsoever in whatever country they're in. And 99% of the time, we don't know where the calls are coming from. We know when we get the lottery scammers, there's a really good chance they're calling from Jamaica. But the other scammers, they could be in the Philippines. They could be in India. They could be in Pakistan. They could be anywhere in the world.
If it's a viable phone number, I'll turn them into the Federal Trade Commission, especially Jamaican jerk scammers.
Sure. But how often do we get calls from spoof numbers that are local businesses? Or 99% of the time. Yeah, but if you get a number that works for them, you call them back and you actually get them. Yeah. Absolutely, we turn it in every time.
Exactly.
I'll tell you the ones that I have turned in is when I've worked with a scammer, like a Jamaican scammer, and he wants me to send money. And he gives me an address like in Texas or
Money Mule.
Money Mules.
Like that. And they give me a person's name and their address, or they give me the bank account number that I'm supposed to transfer the funds to. Immediately call the Federal Trade Commission.
Yep. Absolutely.
I've even called the banks and told them, look, I'm a scam baiter. This guy is trying to scam me out of money. He wants me to transfer money into his account. Here's the account number.
And whether or not they do anything with that information, that's not in your control, but you're doing what you can do. You're letting people know. You're telling people. We're making videos. We're sharing it with people to know what to look for. We're doing our part,
But Drew, we also know of scam baiters, like one of our subscribers who actually have the capability of hooking into their system and virusing them and stopping them completely so they can't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, and there are lots of people out there doing God's work with that. It's a wonderful thing. That's not something I have the ability to do. But I have those three goals, and that's what I can do. I can inform, I can educate, and I can waste their time. That I can do without having any knowledge of how to run a computer.
The only scammer
hack into CTT systems, you know what I mean.
The only scammers that want to get into your computer are the ones from Apple scammers or the we've got fraud on your account. You have
the Amazon scammers.
Let me use AnyDesk. I'll connect. Microsoft, Exactly. And then I stay away from them. I tell them I don't know how to use a computer.
Yeah, those calls with me usually go very short because I'm not going to try to give them access. Not even going to fake it, you know.
Nope.
Anyway, now there was a response that came. Phil, of course, responded, and I'm going to read his entire response and then we'll comment on it. So give me just a moment to read it. He says, "Wow, Jason, you must be awful humorless yourself to not know what scam baiting is and to make a comment like this. The whole point of these calls is to tie up these scammers' time so they're not stealing from your grandmother," which is so true. Cut
Right.
Drew some slack. He's not a solid brand. He's been building for years, and a lot of his followers who support him. Not every one of them is going to be hilarious, but quite a few of them are. Lighten up, Francis. Oh, and by the way, Drew loves comments like yours. Don't be surprised to see yourself featured on his channel as an eviscerated commenter of the week. He's a Jags fan, so you all know he's not afraid of anything. Do your thing, Drew.
Uh,
You know, he had to put a little Jaguar
little
jam in
dig.
there. But that's perfectly fine. Phil, I appreciate you commenting, and I told him that that he was and I appreciated it and very helpful.
Thanks for helping the algorithm.
That's right. That's right. All right. Now I'm going to switch up to his comments because he responded back to Phil. And this is where I get a little edgy on because he's now saying going after my fans, the people that are here. He said, "I'm aware of what he does, and he is not a scam baiter." Phew! Hands back. Or hold on. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know what the term scam baiter meant. I had this channel going, and I was screwing with scammers for a long time. And then Betty Bam Bam reached out to me. I did an interview with her and Tagao on one of their channels. And that's when the term scam baiter was introduced to my lexicon. I had never heard it before. And I kind of adopted it as okay, yeah, that explains what I am. And there are many levels to scam baiting. There are people doing what we do where we're simply wasting their time. And then there's the other side of the coin, the other side of the spectrum, where they're hacking into their computers and shutting down call centers. Those are also scam baiters. We all have a part to play in doing this. And ours is a very small part, educating, entertaining, and wasting their time. That doesn't mean we're not scam baiters.
Before you adopted the term scam baiter, were you just a master?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was. Hey, if you're good at something, you keep doing
Still
it. You know
am.
what I mean? Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
He says scam baiters actually try to get info for the FCC. All he's doing is prank calls with the same Medicare scammer over and over again. You know, I can't help it if the Medicare scammers love me and call me 20 times a day. And I find it hilarious, and I share it with everybody. This guy's picking on something. It's like picking on the fact that I have horrible eyesight. I can't help it. You call me Four Eyes because I wear glasses. You don't pick on me for that. I can't help it that the Medicare people love calling me. You know, don't be rude. And where is it said that scam baiters have to report information to the FCC? That's their only job. That's their purpose in life, is to do that. By the way, Glenn, Roger, did you guys get the scam baiting guide book when you started doing this?
I didn't subscribe to that one off the top. So
okay. Yeah, I never got my copy.
He got my Green Dot Money Pack card, but I still haven't got my book.
Well,
I ordered one from a guy in India, but it hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to pay them again because obviously it's got to. Yeah. What a dumbass.
Amazon gift card.
Amazon gift card. That's right. That's right.
I put the money in the magazine and sent it off, but
I get a sense of humor, but when I watch the video, I don't find it funny. Is that what he makes these videos for? Is humor? That's one of the goals. That's one of them. I honestly don't think there's one person in these comments that watched the video and says, "I'm glad I watched that," or I might have felt fell for that scam. I get that comment all the damn time. What the hell is he talking about? You guys have read the comments before where people are like, I was unaware of this. Thank you. These are great videos. I've told my mother about them or my grandmother about them. We get that all the time.
Thanks for what?
Your son and the toll one.
Yes, he fell for that stupid ass one. He wasn't aware of it, and he heard about it.
Thanks for what you do. How many times you get that comment?
Exactly. He says, I also don't think there's anything he does to stop or help stop the actual scammers by at least trying to give the information to the FCC. I ask you guys a question. When you report stuff to the FCC or to whoever, to the FBI or whatever, do you make a video about it and broadcast it to everybody?
No.
Is that something that we're required to do as scam baiting law?
Because as a matter of fact, why would I turn over to the FBI and the Federal Trade Commission, the FCC, a disconnected number? Because 99% of them are disconnected. So what good does that do?
Yeah, unless you have a good number, it's not worth it. And actually, Roger does make that point in a comment later on. We're almost there, I promise. He says, I'm also well aware that he'll probably use this comment and make a post about it. I advise him not to.
What?
Oh, crap.
Big mistake.
Oh, no.
Don't say don't.
Oh, no. Jason, I'm so sorry. I just now realized that you said don't do it. You're right. I should stop right now. I should shame on you, Drew. Shame.
Dumbass.
In one of the comments he makes, and I tell him we're going to talk about it in the live stream, he says, okay, fine, you can go talk about it with the 30 people that watch the live stream. And I responded that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clip it, and I'm going to put it on the channel, and I'm going to get hundreds and hundreds of views on it. And here's the dirty little secret. I'm going to monetize it, and I'm going to make money off of you, you little...
So-and-so.
I'm trying. I screwed up last night. I mentioned this on the Nerd Den live stream, and I dropped an F-bomb. I got just talking about this idiot. Yeah, I know. That's not something I normally do. But yeah, sometimes you can't help it. I'm going to edit it out, but I haven't done it yet. So if you guys get an opportunity, go check out Misfit Corner Comics. My live stream from last night. You hear Drew drop an F-bomb right in the middle of the show somewhere.
Drew even puts his wife's phone number up on the recording.
I did it once.
It's enough. Everybody's got it now.
So I responded first to Phil, said, thank you, good sir. I appreciate the support and kind words. And go Jags. And then I responded to the guy, said, I appreciate your kind comments and look forward to responding to all your truly valid points during one of my live streams. Because honestly, addressing all your idiotic points in text is stupid and tedious when I can simply make a video and monetize it and actually make money off of the comments. Win-win. Stay tuned. So I actually did tell him I was going to do that. So, all right. Now we jump to the next set of comments. He responded by saying, what do you mean you're going to address? Oh, this is also very funny. He deleted this comment, but it wasn't till after I made a screenshot of it. So I'll go through this. He says, what do you mean you're going to address me during one of your live streams? Is that what you do to anyone who isn't impressed by your method of prank calling instead of scam baiting? I just have one question. Have you ever turned anyone over to the FCC and gotten any of these scammers in trouble, or is it is it for your self-owned amusement? I'll be honest with you, I get chills and kicks out of doing this. So yeah, it's very much for my self-owned amusement. Have I reported numbers to the FCC and recordings to the I even had recordings I shared with an attorney who was involved in a class action lawsuit. And he had saw my video in which another group contacted me and name dropped his group, as part of the class action lawsuit. And the guy was pissed. The attorney was pissed. And he wanted as much information as I could provide. And I absolutely helped him every way I could. You know, we do this all the time. Now, did I make a video about that and share it with you? No, I did not. There was insert bad word. I kept it out. I kept it calm. But yeah, this is absolutely 100% for my own amusement. I enjoy the hell out of it. So I did respond to him. I said, I thought the statement was pretty clear. I will address your concerns and comments during one of my live streams. It's very simple, but I will explain it to you. And this is where I throw in a little advertising. I do a live stream on Saturday night. A few scam baiters and I get together and talk about the scams and life and videos, and we take questions from the audience. I will address your comments then. In regards to the FCC, have I ever said I don't report scammers to the FCC? Have I ever taken a stand against reporting scammers to the FCC? Have I ever said don't report scam calls to the FCC? You assume very little of me just because I don't broadcast everything I do on my videos. But I digress. Join us Saturday night when I host answer your comments. Ha, almost lost it there. Be good. He had me almost losing it several times, even in the damn chat. How sad is that? I got to have better control. But I don't know why he deleted that one about what do you mean you're going to address during the live stream. He deleted that comment for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was all plain English and he didn't understand it. And then he showed how stupid he was by posting that comment. Good chance. What do you guys think?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's keep going. He says, I have no interest listening to you guys talk about your pets, food, and the weather for an hour. Which, honestly, guys, that is a genuine concern of all the audience out there. We do talk about those things often. But you know what? Are we having a good time? Damn straight. Is the audience having a good time? How many of our audience out there have sat there and listened to us talk about pets, food, and the weather, and they still come back every week to say hi?
And they ask questions about the pet, the food, and the weather. They ask questions.
If he knows we talk about pets, food, and the weather, he has listened to the live stream.
He sure has. He definitely has. Isn't that interesting? He's taken the time out of his day to listen to at least one of them, And I respond, I said, now, Jason, I've told you we will address all your questions and concerns on the next live stream. If you don't want to join in and listen to our conversation, that's on you. But if you ask the questions, why not listen to the answers? Or is your point just to ask dumb questions and show everyone how stupid you are? You can do that too. And then he responded again, I told you, I have no interest in listening to you guys talk about your pets, the weather, and food for an hour. And then I responded, that's no problem, Jason. We will still respond to your comments and talk about you and laugh at you, even if you're not there. We will have a great time.
About cars and football.
That's right. What football's on that list? I said, we will have a great... We'll have a great time with or without you. Also, you have now copied and pasted the same thing 3 times so far. Try to be a little bit more original next time. It makes it hard for me to defend you and say you're not a Russian bot when you do that. Just saying. And I think I missed it because he did do that comment 3 times, exactly the same way. And his response to that was even funnier. He says, I've never copied and pasted anything. You and your 30 followers at the show that show up will have... Sorry, there's English here, and I'm getting it wrong. I have never copied and pasted anything. You and your 30 followers that show up for that have fun. Now he's talking about you guys. Now he's dissing on you guys. I think we should all give him we should all take a moment. We should all take a moment and everybody flip him the bird. So, yeah, that's it. Jason.
I had to clear something off my hat right there. So, son of a...
Is that why you were seeing a still frame of you?
That's it.
Okay. Well, so in other words, in the background, you're flipping him off, right?
No, I don't know what happened.
Oh.
We were watching a television program where the guy accused his daughter of flipping us off with her eyes.
With her eyes, yeah.
What the hell? I don't know why it's frozen.
All right, so I'm going to go back to this. I want to read my response because I actually thought it was kind of good. It was a kind of good response. I said, wow, I must be living rent-free in that little brain of yours. You type out the same response 3 times, and when I say you copied and pasted it, your only comeback is, I've never copied and pasted anything. Meaning, you took the time to write it out 3 times, the exact same phrase 3 times. Once would have been fine, but you looked at it and you said to yourself, I need to emphasize this statement again. So you wrote it out all over again for a second time. Then you looked back at your own little pretty handiwork and said, no, that's just not enough. I need to write it all out again for good measure. It was actually such a great line that it needs to be said again and again. Yeah, that will get him good. I said, hilarious. Did we just lose Roger? All right, he's back. He's back.
Did it come back finally?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
frozen?
Yeah. We lost you for a minute there.
I had to shut the camera and mic off and then reboot it.
Oh, jeez.
See that AT&T service.
Frozen. So there it is. There it is back
Yeah,
again.
there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much, good sir.
You missed that one.
And then I said, oh, and don't worry about the people joining the live stream. I will simply clip the segment, make it into a video, and share it with hundreds and hundreds of viewers. I know not everyone can join the live stream on Saturday night, but I can share it. I sure can share it with many more people. And believe me, we will have lots of fun at your expense. I appreciate people like yourself who help add content to the channel by saying dumb things. We love you. We love that you contribute. Thanks again.
Do you think we'd be doing this if it wasn't fun for us?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of my points that I make all the time. They call so often. If we hated it, if we despised it, if it upset us every time the phone rang, we probably would have offed ourselves in Minecraft by now. You know? Well, we said, if you guys are not going to stop calling, we're going to find a way to make this entertaining, if not for ourselves, but for anybody else out there who's watching. Now, my family could care less about my videos. I don't think a single one of them has ever watched my videos, but they know I do it. They know I love doing it. I have people in the store, my phone will start to ring and they'll all be quiet real quick. Say, ooh, he's going to answer the phone. He's going to get the phone because they know what I'm going to do. They know I'm going to have fun. I'm going to say things that nobody would ever say to anybody else. Like asking the cable lady for sexual favors, or sexual favors will pay the bill.
Or ask about their underwear.
I have asked them about their underwear before, so.
Some of the humorous things, like what I got one the other day, the guy had his scripts mixed up from the previous day. And he was trying to sell me an ultra soft, muscle relaxing, prickless diabetes meter.
Muscle relaxing.
Oh yeah.
I want to get one of those.
That's really good. That's really good. We definitely need to look into that.
I think I sent you the audio on that one.
Oh, okay. I definitely got to have to hear that one.
You stick it in the temple of your head so you get relaxed from it?
Stick it down your pants? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
The thing was, he was trying to justify what he just said too. It was just hilarious. Oh yeah, well, when you test your blood sugar with this, with the prickless one, it's on your arm and it does relax your muscles. And I'm like, come on.
So funny. So funny. But needless to say, guys, this guy is a troll. He's an idiot. And I thoroughly appreciate the fact that you guys let me go on for such a rant, such a long rant about such an idiotic person.
He came on?
I didn't see him in the chat.
There's always a possibility, but I seriously doubt it. If he really is what I truly suspect he is, it's in the middle of the morning right now. There's no way he's joining a live stream just to hear us, make fun of him.
He'll watch it later.
He'll watch it later. Yeah, I'll clip it out and make. Well, it's so funny. I had, and you guys will probably get a little bit of a house cleaning topic this evening. I had a lottery scammer call me on Tuesday. We got the whole ball rolling. We got the whole thing set up. Go out and get a gift card. No problem. I went out and got the gift card. The next day, called them back, and the number was disconnected. The number was no longer in service. So I made that into a short video. Well, the day after that, they called me back again. And I'm like, okay. And I was not at home at the time. I was on my way home. So I got home and I sat down. They called. I spent over an hour, maybe 15, 20 calls back and forth, because they kept calling me from different numbers. So I kept calling them back at different numbers. I had so much content in that call. But when I'm done with it, it'll end up being 5 more videos. And then I started clipping out segments that were just hilarious to me. I've made at least 6 shorts so far, and I still have about a half hour worth of stuff to edit. But
I still hold the record.
You do. You kept them on longer, but I had them going. But one of the funny parts is the video that's coming up tomorrow is one of the calls in which the guy was so mad and frustrated at me, he kept cursing. And his favorite word ever was the F word. I literally started an F-bomb counter, and just to see how many times he would say the F word. And needless to say, I was not depressed. I was not disappointed. Disappointed. That's the word I'm looking for. It's hilarious.
And
the best part is
up on your screen.
What's that?
1, 2, 3. Little number
actually,
counting.
It's down. I actually had to manually create the counter, so I had to change it every time he said it. But I bleeped it every time, and then I had changed the counter. And I did, for my own personal enjoyment, went back and unbleeped the whole thing and saved it as an unedited file. So maybe sometime in the future I might release it, maybe at a members only type thing. I haven't done that yet, but I may do that.
Yeah.
But it's an option. But it's literally just him saying the F word over 30 times.
Well, and Jason's not going to join us, by the way. He's not going to join us on the live stream. It's Saturday night. He's busy with his gamer buddies playing Call of Duty, NASCAR 21, or some GTA online.
If he's in the States, I don't think he is. I'm fairly certain he's a bumbleclot from someplace else. Is that the right word? Is that the Jamaican word, or is that the Indian word?
That's a good Jamaican word.
That's a good one. Yeah. I don't think he's in Jamaica, but bottom line is I encourage him to continue to comment, and I will address them as he brings up these utterly and completely valid points. Starting with the first one, this is stupid, or this is dumb. That was the first thing he said.
Well, I agree. His subscribers probably love him.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I did look. His ID was created in July of this year, so he's only been active for 3 months. He has no videos. He has nothing favorited. He has no activity whatsoever. That's usually the sign of somebody who their only purpose on YouTube is to leave nasty comments. And a lot of scammers do that. A lot of scammers do that because they want to give the impression that whatever people are doing and they're putting videos on, that they're doing a bad job, or they're doing dumb things, or they're wasting people's time.
Well, the one that trolled me for a couple of weeks, I looked at his profile.
Mm-hmm.
He created the day of the live stream. It's like, yeah. Okay.
Good job.
You're an idiot.
Good job. Way to show how good you are at this. But, whew. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for allowing me the opportunity to rant and rave about this. And I look forward to the next troll that comes in and leaves a comment. And the funny part is literally I could have walked away and left it with what Phil had said. But he kept coming back. And wait a minute, did I not share that? Where's the screen? There was a comment where he was talking about Glenn.
Yeah.
Did I not clip that?
Yeah, it's the one after I commented.
I didn't even clip that. Oh, geez, Look how bad I am. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. There's more comments here.
Because I asked him about his videos. I want to see what an expert does.
Yeah. Oh, man, I can't believe I totally missed. See, this is what I get for rushing. It's what I get for being a Russian bot.
See?
Yeah, because there was a whole series of comments where he was talking. You responded. That's right, because I shared the comments with you, and then you chimed in and said some stuff, and then here we go. All right, let me see. Let's see. Show more replies.
I didn't say anything bad. I
No,
just
no, you actually made some valid points that,
wanted to
you know,
know.
sometimes
Show me.
I'm dumb and don't.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me bring this up. Oh, see, if I do that, then I can't read it. I can't see it. All right, let me bring
It's
this
a
up.
copy
I'm
and
gonna read your comments. So those your comments were all good stuff. So I don't know if you guys can read this or not. It says,
Yeah, I can read it. That's
from Screwing with Scares, he says, Jason, you say. He says, Roger says, Jason, please post your videos to show how to deal with the scammers, as most of us actually turn as many of these scammers to the FTC and to the FBI when we have viable info from them, such as working phone numbers. That is a very important key. Working phone numbers, money mule addresses, or P.O. boxes to send the scammers money. All of us have always turned over good info. Another good point, good info to the proper authorities. Big problem is that most of the scammers that call us are calling from spoofed numbers that are usually disconnected. We don't waste the authorities' time with that useless information. Please show us as an expert. Show us the expert videos that you record so that we can see how to exert how an expert. I know I'm getting there. How an expert likes yourself waste scammers' time. Looking forward to seeing all your videos. And of course, there was no response. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. Does that mean? Oh, wait. Here's one of the ones that was where he's knocking at Glenn. He says, "Does that mean Glenn isn't okay?" First, let me just point out the fact that Roger brought up several extremely valid points about reporting information to the authorities, and his response is, does that mean Glenn isn't capable of handling scammers because he doesn't have his own content or channel? What the hell are you talking about? Glenn is the master at handling some of these guys. Glenn is incredible. He's given a master class on how to waste their time to the tunes of months, not just hours or days, months of their time.
And the thing is, do you have to have a channel to be able to screw with these scammers?
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
The honest to gosh truth is, if Glenn didn't share his videos with me or Roger or somebody else, and we make them into videos to share them with you, he'd still be doing it.
Absolutely.
Because they call him all the damn time. The only way I think Glenn is ever going to not get calls is if he takes his phone and throws it into a lake. Otherwise, he's getting calls no matter what.
The thing is, I haven't used my landline in probably a couple of years because the phone broke and I just kept the service active and I never did anything with it. And any calls that come in on that line forward to my cell phone.
Right, right.
But 95%, I would guess, of the scamming phone calls come in on my landline that I haven't used in 2 years.
Well, thank you, Roger, for reminding me that there was more content to share with everybody. I don't know how or why I did not clip that, because that was a great point that you made, and I appreciate it thoroughly.
Yep.
So, whew. Guys, I'm sorry. We decided to take our breath, and then we remembered there was more we had to say.
But it gets the information out to everybody too, though.
Yeah. And one of the things that I think we all demonstrate with our channels and our videos and our recordings is that anybody can do this. Anybody can do what we do and have fun with it, because they're never going to stop calling you, ever.
Exactly.
And the thing is, we share information with each other.
Yes,
I was watching a video from Larry the Mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
He is using the 6-digit PIN code on his calls now too.
Fantastic. That's such a great idea, and I haven't thought about it enough to do it. But it's one of those things where if I'm sitting in front of my computer, I'll remember. But Final Extent scammers have been going crazy lately, to the point where that's all I'm getting now. They're just insane.
Getting the Medicare open annual enrollment.
Slowly.
Yeah, getting a few of those. Yeah.
1Q5T87.
1QT587.
1Q5T87. That's
5T87.
a 5-digit alphanumeric, even though there's 6. I read off 6 digits and I tell them there's a 5-digit alphanumeric code. I give it to them and they still don't get it.
I was so happy, was it yesterday or the day before, that I perfectly qualified or perfectly qualified for anal enrollment.
You're going for your colonoscopy?
Yeah.
At Billy Bob's at the drive-thru.
Wait a minute. Andy said no sound, or is it just me? It might be just you, Andy.
What?
Can you guys hear me?
What?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Let me make sure.
Not a word. No, I can hear. Let me go check the live stream. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the live stream now.
Let me check on YouTube. Oh, that's not it.
Hey,
where'd you go? Did I throw you away?
Yeah, it's coming through just fine.
I thought I threw you out. Oh, there you are.
All right. Okay, so Catherine says she hears everybody, so I guess we're all good.
You know what we didn't say?
What's that?
Like and subscribe.
Early on, somebody
we did early on. Yes, we were good people. Actually, somebody commented it early on, and then we said it after the fact. So I'm just checking to see if there's anybody else who came in that we missed. Bill G's here. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Let's see who else may have came in late or later. Let's see. I don't know how many people we have viewing right now. We have 33 viewing right now. We had over 40 at one point. So
you're 30 viewers.
You're 30 viewers plus. Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys. I did the Nerd Den live stream on my friend Todd's channel. If we got 3 viewers, we were thrilled.
Right.
You know, because you, depending on when you're doing it, you may not get anybody. The fact that I get 25, 30, 50, whatever it is, I don't care. I just love doing it. That's 10 times more than we've ever had on other channels. So to me, we're just having a good time. And if people are enjoying it, then freaking A, I love it.
Right.
Oh, well. But I'm gonna go through the comments later, just to make sure there isn't anything super huge we forgot, because there's no way for me to go back and read it. There's something in here that Andy was asking about Sugar Glider. I don't know what he was talking about. We have actually owned Sugar Gliders before. They are not great pets to have. They're adorable. They're cute, but they are loud as hell. And they're nocturnal, which means they're loud as hell in the middle of the night. We used to have the cages that we had them in. We used to have to lock them inside the kitchen wardrobe at night because they were so loud. Don't recommend them. So,
my second phone call today.
Yeah.
This morning, I could have sworn that I was going to get my new bunny outfits.
Bunny outfits?
Yeah, bunny outfits. Benefits.
Oh, benefits. Well, hey, we're getting it near close to Halloween. You may like dressing up like a bunny rabbit, you know?
Your bunny fits.
What were you gonna say, Roger?
I had someone comment a while back when they saw Cinnamon.
Aww.
An old boss, he said, you know, she looks like a sugar glider with those eyes.
Wide open eyes.
Yeah. And that was one of the great pictures of her through the years. She, over all the dogs I've had in my life, I had to bring in the dog talk. We haven't done it the whole show. So.
I know.
And she was the most photogenic dog I've ever had. Every picture you take of her was just astounding. But yeah, when you said sugar glider, an old boss that said that, oh, she looks like a sugar glider when he met her in person.
That's funny. Yeah, well, the weather's really great, and I had Chinese for dinner, so we covered everything.
The weather out just here does ring ding ding-a-ling.
Gosh, I tell you what, the weather is starting to get cooler. I am so excited.
Look what I had pulled up.
Glenn.
Yes.
Do not wake that sleeping baby.
Oh, he is so out.
I know you want to reach over there and touch him. Wake him up, but don't wake him up.
That's really funny, Drew. See if I can see this. Let's see. I had this pulled up in the background so I can maybe order dinner tonight.
Golden China,
Yeah.
Flamingo Road, Las Vegas. Oh,
That's
very
it.
nice.
Really good here in town. So if you're
Well, I
ever
still
in
have-
Vegas,
Insane.
I still have my
minds
wonton
think
soup.
alike.
oh,
I still have my wonton soup. So
we have the greatest war wonton soup there too.
yeah,
Really good.
excellent, excellent.
That's funny. I pulled it up before the stream so I could just order it and then go pick it up.
All right, well, everybody out there, I appreciate you all coming in, hanging out with us, and letting me rant. You guys are fabulous. I love you all. I can't wait for the next one. Remember to check out Screwing with Scammers Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Time, right?
Yep. New
Is that
video
right?
just
All right.
dropped a minute ago. So
Okay.
And all 30 of us will
we'll join you next
join
week.
you next week.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I was telling you guys about house cleaning stuff. Okay. So I was telling you guys about the lottery scammers, and I ended up making at least 5 videos out of it. The third one is tomorrow. Instead of doing my Sunday weekend roundup, weekend review video on Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and play out the last couple of videos from the so I'll do Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one video on Wednesday. That'll be the weekend review in which I put all the lottery scammers into one long 1.5-hour video for anybody out there who likes the longer videos. So it's coming. Instead of on Sunday, it'll be Wednesday. Okay. All right.
And don't
Thank you.
forget, on the 20th, that is the Indian holiday of Diwali, so we probably won't get any phone calls.
That is a Monday, is it not?
I think so.
Yeah,
20th.
today's the 18th, 19th is tomorrow, the 20th is so Monday. Don't expect a lot of calls on Monday is what we're saying. Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't be surprised if your phone is silent. You could actually take a nap in the middle of the day and not worry about missing a call.
Ah,
And I think it's
Mike-
called the Festival of Lights.
Yeah, I think I've heard
Oh,
of
that's
it before.
Hanukkah.
Well,
that's not until December. No, it says the 21st.
21st.
21st, that'd be Tuesday.
Yeah. Diwali. Don't they make the drills?
No, this
The
one
20-volt
says
drills?
20th.
The
I
Diwali?
think that's DeWalt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hindu
Never mind.
Festival of Lights.
If you have a chance to get any live streaming television or any streaming television, look for the movie called Outsourced. It's about a guy that was working for a company that sold trinkets. I mean, party favors and stuff like that. And they decided to outsource him to India.
Oh.
And it's kind of a comedy love story type thing. I mean, it is just hilarious. But
Okay.
it's called Outsourced.
Okay.
But see if you can find that. I mean,
Who do you know who stars in it? Who's the main person?
I can't remember right off the bat.
All right, I'll look it up. I'll look it up eventually. But all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up because it's already after 9. I got work to do. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much for coming in and joining me. And remember, Screwing with Scammers on Friday, and see you guys back here again Saturday night next
You'll
week.
be there.
All right. So remember, if you get calls like the ones we get, either hang up on them or screw with them like we do. And if you do screw with them, try to record it. That way you can share it with everybody. Live by the golden rule that we all live by. Screw and share.
And
right, everybody.
enjoy.
That's right. That's right. Go Jags. Go
Bye,
Raiders.
y'all.
At least this weekend. Not next weekend.
Broncos tomorrow.
Next weekend, we're making some bets, Roger. We're going to make some
There
side
you
bets.
go. The donkeys are playing tomorrow.